everybody. Welcome back. Let's get started. Om. 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 गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्यवत् ॐ गणेशाय नमः ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये वागीशाद्या सुमनसः सर्वार्थानामुपक्रमे यं नत्वा कृतकृत्या स्युः तं नमामि गजाननम् वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय कोटिसूर्यसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्य केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं यस्य सन्निधि मात्रेण सर्वे शिष्याश्च सेवकाः कर्मक्षेत्रे प्रवर्तन्ते चिन्मयं तं नमाम्यहम् चिन्मयं तं नमाम्यहम् Hari Om everybody. Welcome back to our weekly Vedanta classes on Viveka Choodamani. We will get started with our Mangala Charana Shloka. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmyaham. Before we start today's class, one of you had asked me a question as to why we chant this Mangala Charana Shloka at the beginning of every class. Mangala means auspiciousness. Mangala Acharana means this auspicious observance. The purpose is that we offer our prayers to the Lord and the Guru before any pursuit. This invocatory verse of Viveka Choodamani is a master stroke of Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. In one stroke, he offers prayers to Govinda when he says Govindam Paramanandam. Govinda is his Ishta Devata, which is Sri Bhagavan Krishna, and also his Guru, Sri Govinda Bhagavat Padacharya. So here we are saying, I offer my salutations to Sadguru Govinda, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum, who is of the nature of absolute bliss, who is beyond the reach of our organs of perception, our sensory organs, and he can only be known through the essence of Vedanta. That is the purpose. So it is customary in all of the Vedantic texts to have the invocation verse where the author of the text offers his salutations to the Lord and his Guru to get their blessings beginning his work. So this act of surrender will diminish the ego so that there is no trace of ego, there is no blemish of ego. They are all removed with this act of humility. As I had mentioned before, any study of Vedantic text will have 4 preliminary considerations. It is called as Anubandha Chatushtaya. Anubandha. The first one is Adhikari. Who is a qualified student to study this text? Adhikari means who is a fit student. We have gone through many verses in Viveka Choodamani related to that. He needs to be a Medhavi, he needs to have Uha, Apoha, Vichakshana, all this we have gone through. We have also studied the qualifications of the Guru, Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. And what is the Vishaya? The subject matter of the study. That is self-knowledge, Atmagnana. Jiva Brahma Aikya. And the third aspect in the Anubandha Chatushtaya is the Sambandha. What is the relationship between the subject matter, Bodhya, and the text that we are studying? Bodhya Bodhaka Sambandha. That relationship will drive enthusiasm in the seeker to study that text. For example, if I need to know astronomy, I don't need to study this text. Or if I need to know physics, I don't need to study this text. This is Atma Gnana, Vedantic text. So finally, the fourth aspect is the Prayojana. What is the result of this study? What is in it for me? We ask, right? The result is liberation, mukti, moksha. This freedom from samsara. Samsara is the perpetual cycle of birth and death. It is called samsara. See, there are two terms we need to be aware of. One is Gnatum Icha Jignasu. This Jignasu, he wants to know, he wants knowledge, purely academic interest. But the seeker of liberation is Mumukshu, Moktum Icha Mumukshu. This is the Parama Prayojana of studying these type of texts. That is the ultimate result of this studying this text. Mukti. Jivan Neva Mukti. Liberated while living. In order to appreciate this, to understand who is this Jivan Mukta Purusha, what is he or she liberated from? A good reference for that would be from Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's Tattva Bodha. See, usually, from a relationship standpoint, when I ask, who are you? I say I am a father of so-and-so. I am mother of so-and-so. Wife of so-and-so, or husband of so-and-so, brother of so-and-so, etc. Or from a work-based identity, what do we say? I say I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am a manager, I am a supervisor, I am a director, so on. It is effortless because of our ignorance, we say that. So in Tattva Bodha, Shankaracharya ji defines this Jivan Mukta Purusha, Jivan Mukta as Naham Brahmanaha, Na Shudraha, Na Purushaha, Kintu Asangaha, Satchidananda Swarupaha, Prakasha Rupaha, Sarvantaryami, Chidakasha Rupaha, Asmiti, Drudha Nischaya. I don't even have to explain that. It is all so self-explanatory. Drudha Nischaya Rupaha, Aparoksha Gnanavan, Jivan Muktaha. See, just like as an ignorant person, I have identification or I have a firm notion that I am this body, I am a man, I am a woman, etc. Nobody needs to remind us that. So this Jivan Mukta also has that conviction, Drudha Nischaya, that I am Asangaha, I am unattached. I am Satchidananda Swarupaha. This is the effortless awareness for this Jivan Mukta Purusha as a result of what? As a result of his firm knowledge, knowledge based conviction. He has this unbroken awareness of his real nature, that I am that Satchit Ananda Swarupa. He is firmly established in this Atma Tattva. At this phase, he has transcended from a state of knowing to a state of being. He is in that firm abidance in Brahman. This is the Gnana Phala. Then why is that expression Jivaneva Mukti? That signifies that while living in this embodiment, that means his body is still not perished. It also indicates that he is free from the pairs of opposites. Dvandva, we say. What are these dvandvas? Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Samashatrau cha mitre cha tatha manapamanayoh शीतोष्ण सुख दुखेषु समसंग विवर्जितः. This Jivan Mukta Purusha is free from pain, dukkha, pleasure, sukha, mana, apamana, honor and dishonor. He doesn't care for either of those while he is living in this world. He is not in some isolated cave in the Himalayas. He is very much here. This does not mean that he is some cold-hearted fellow, inactive and isolated. We have actually seen this Jivan Mukta Lakshana when we studied this as a group, Bhaja Govindam. In that, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji said, Yogarato va, Bhogarato va, Sangarato va, Sanga Vihinaha. Yogarato va, Bhogarato va, Sangarato va, Sanga Vihinaha. Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam. Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam. Nandati Nandatyeva. This shloka is often quoted to describe the Jivan Mukta Lakshana. The one who has awakened to the higher truth. Yoga Ratova. He is reveling in yoga, union with the Lord. Or Bhoga Ratova. He revels when Bhoga comes to him. Not that he goes after the Bhoga. Bhoga comes to him. He revels in that enjoyment. Sangarataha. takes delight in the company of people. Sangha vihinaha, when he is bereft of the company of people, meaning if he is in ekanta or if he is in solitude, doesn't matter. Yasya chittam, for whom the mind is ramate brahmani. It's always reveling in Brahman. Nandati, nandati, nandati eva. He delights. He enjoys. He is reveling in that absolute state of fulfillment. This firm conviction, it comes to him because of the strength of his knowledge. Remember in Bhajagovindam again, the ladder of success. Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvaha, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. That's our topic today. Jivan Mukti. Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. This is the destination shloka. This awareness for the Gnani is unbroken. It is spontaneous. It's natural to him. He lives only for the general welfare of others. Loka sangraham evartam. Having reached the highest goal of human existence, he has nothing more to gain. Whether he is yogarata in meditation or bhogarata in enjoyment, whether he is in secular world or in spiritual world, he is equally detached. He has no personal interest in the affairs of the world, no kartrutva, no bhoktrutva, meaning no sense of doership, no sense of enjoyership, meaning he has transcended the dvandvas, the pairs of opposites. Dvandva atita, heat, cold. Shita, Vushna, Mana, Apamana, honor, dishonor, like that, Dvandva. Such a person, he is reveling in Ananda, Brahmananda, Brahmananda Rasa, whether he is Sangaratova, he is in a group of people, or Sangha Vihina, when he is in solitude. This realized master is always reveling in Brahman. That is the Jivan Mukta Lakshana. In Mundaka Upanishad, it says, he calls him Atma Kridaha, Atmarati Kriyavan. Or in Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, in Sthita Pragna Lakshana, Atmana Tushtaha. While describing, he is sporting himself with himself, he says, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, ever in the service of the world, Nandati, Nandati, Nandatyeva. And Maune Mauni, How does he behave in this world? Maune Mauni. When people are in silence, he is also quiet. Gune Gunavan. When people are exhibiting their talent, when there is a bhajan session going on, he will also sing a bhajan. He will also exhibit his talent. Pandite Panditascha. When there are scholars discussing the scriptures or any other topics, he'll say, put me a chair also, and he will participate in that discussion of scriptures. He will also get in, but he is always in that absolute bliss. At this phase, the sadhaka has become the siddha. The bandha has become the buddha. See, for example, when we see the life story of saints like Swami Vivekananda or Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, or our own Pujya Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya ji, they lived a dynamic life. While there were others like Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they lived in solitude, our Tapovan Maharaj. They lived in quietude in the Himalayas, Maunam, in solitude and seclusion. But this clearly shows to show whether they are standing in Times Square in New York or in a secluded cave in the Himalayas. For them, the whole world is Brahmamayam. That alone is real. Nityam. So this Jivan Mukta has got only one job at this phase. What is it? Enjoy the bliss. So the Gnana Pala, as a result of this Jivan Mukti, the first and foremost thing is he is free from dependence on external things and people and so on. There is no emotional, there is no psychological bondage for this person from the presence or the absence of things. Number one. Why? Because of his Viveka Samarthya. This knowledge, this firm conviction of this knowledge gives him that freedom. Number one. Secondly, Samatva, equanimity. He has got that emotional strength to face the ups and downs in life. That leads to Purnatva, that fullness, fulfillment. Krita Kritya, Atmaiva Atmana Tushtaha. He has got that sense of completeness, fullness. So we started on this topic prior to our Thanksgiving break. We started with verse number 427. Kitapragno yatirayam yasadanandamashnute स्थितप्रज्ञो यतिरयम् यः सदानन्दमश्नुते ब्रह्मण्येव विलीनात्मा निर्विकारो विनिष्क्रियः ब्रह्मण्येव विलीनात्मा निर्विकारो विनिष्क्रियः. One more time together. स्थितप्रज्ञो यतिरयम् यः सदानन्दमश्नुते ब्रह्मण्येव विलीनात्मा निर्विकारो विनिष्क्रियः. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji here, he uses the same term used by Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, Sthita Prajna, a man of steady wisdom. Brahmani eva vilinatma. He has merged himself in Brahman. Yatirayam yaha sadanandam ashnute. This yati, this yogi, he revels in this pure bliss. So, who is this Sthita Prajna? We already know. He is the one with that firm knowledge and steady wisdom. Brahmani eva vilinatma. He is totally reveling in that Brahman. He has gone beyond that change. Therefore, he is nirvikaraha. Vinishkriyaha. No activities, meaning no selfish activities. All he does is for the benefit of others. Loka Sangraha. We had already covered this last week, just as a recap. Moving to 428th verse. Brahmatmano shodhitayoreka bhavavagahini. Brahmatmano shodhitayoho eka bhavavagahini. Nirvikalpa cha chinmatra vrittif pragneti kathyate. Nirvikalpa cha chinmatra vrittif pragneti katyate. Sustita sau bhavedyasya stita pragnasavuchyate. One more time. Brahmatmanoho shodhitayoho eka bhavavagahini. Nirvikalpa cha chinmatra vrittif pragneti katyate. Sustitasau bhavedyasya stita pragnasavuchyate. Who is considered the Stita Prajna, this Jivan Mukta? Brahmatmanoho Shodhitayoho Eka Bhavavagahini. He's got this mental function which is free from all doubts. He comprehends only the oneness. It is purified from all other limitation. Sustita sau bhavedyasya stita pragnasavuchyate. He is considered that Jivan Mukta Purusha. Just like the last 18 verses of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the second chapter, which we are going to study. There are verses from 430 to 441 in Viveka Choodamani also that outline the Jivan Mukta Lakshanas. We are going to study a couple of them since we are doing the overview of selected verses. Moving to 429. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. Yasyanando nirantaraha. Yasyanando nirantaraha. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. Yasyanando nirantaraha. Prapancho vismruta prayaha. Prapancho vismruta prayaha. Sajivan mukta yishyate. One more time together. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. Yasyanando nirantaraha. Prapancho vismruta prayaha. Sajivan mukta yishyate. Yasya sthita bhavet prajna. He who has the steady wisdom. Yasyanando nirantaraha. He who experiences this endless bliss. Prapancho vispruta prayaha. Vispruti. He has forgotten this world. Many others also come. He is Shanta Samsara Kalanaha. His interest in the world problems have subsided. Samadrushti. He is got this equanimity while dealing with the world. Samatva. All these qualities are described in those verses. We'll do one more on this topic. Leena dhirapi jagarti. Jagrad dharma vivarjitaha. Leena dhirapi jagarti. Jagrad dharma vivarjitaha. Bodho nirvasano yasya. Sajivan mukta ishyate. One more time together. Leena dhirapi jagarti. Jagrad dharma vivarjitaha. Bodho nirvasano yasya. Sajivan mukta yishyate. See, when we are asleep, when we are in deep sleep, we do not see the external world. We do not see the diversity in the world. But he is Leena dhirapi jagarti. He is wide awake. Even though his mind is dissolved in Brahman, he is wide awake. Bodho nirvasano yasya. His spiritual awareness, nirvasana, it's free from vasanas, free from desires. Jagrad dharma vivarjitaha. He is free from these desire prompted activities. In the waking state, unlike us, the moment we wake up, moment we are awake, our body is like the counter in a shop where the transaction happens, open for business. Do this, do that. Do this, do that. Instead of human beings, We have become human doings. The moment we are awake, talking of doing actions, we perform actions through the body, kayaka karma, manasika karma through our mind and intellect, vachika karma, speech. Same way, Jivan Mukta also performs all these actions in the world. But the main difference is that he does not identify with them. There is no kartritva. There is no sense of doership that I am this doer. There is no bhoktritva, no sense of enjoyership. So we first understand the three categories of karma that comes under the Jivan Mukta. First one is the Sanchita karma. Sanchita, these are the collection of karma pala from our numerous past lives. What happens to this Sanchita karma? When one attains this Jivan Mukti, our Puja Gurudev used to say, it is like the prisoner's file is closed. He cannot be punished for the crimes that he has done, that he has committed in the past. The moment self-realization happens, both the good karma pala, the punya karma, the bad karmic account, they both are closed. It's written off. Like we say, it is put to naught. Or we say it is null and void. Let us see a related verse in Viveka Choodamani. Aham brahmeti vijnanat kalpakotishatarjitam. Aham brahmeti vijnanat kalpakotishatarjitam. Sanchitam vilayam yati prabodhat swapna karmavat. Together one more time. Aham brahmeti vijnanat kalpakotishatarjitam. Sanchitam vilayam yati prabodhat swapna karmavat. See, through this realization, his identity with Brahman, all the results, karma palas that have accumulated over kalpa koti shatarjitam, hundreds and crores of cycles of birth and death, they come to naught. Sanchitam vilayam yati. How is this? Prabodhat swapna karmavat. Like we have done a lot of things in our dream, how it disappears the moment we wake up. It's all poof, gone, like that. Continuing on the same theme, one more shloka we will do. Yat krutam swapna velayam punyam va papamulbanam. Yat krutam swapna velayam punyam va papamulbanam. Suptos tasya kim tatsyat swargaya narakaya va. One more time together. Yat kritam swapna velayam punyam va papamulbanam suptotitasya kim tatsyat swargaya narakaya va. Same way, whatever activities we have done in our during our dream state, yatkrutam swapna velayam, it cannot have any effects or reaction. Papa, punya, there is no swarga, there is no naraka. Just the way the actions and its results that are in the dream have no effect on the waker. The moment the egocentric individuality is dead, the karma palas of sanchita karma are null and voided for this gnani. Very clear. Zero. Account is closed. Then what about the prarabdha karmas? That's a different story. Prarabdha karmas have already started yielding results. That cannot be prevented. No one can avoid prarabdha. That is why it is said, prarabdham bhogena nashyati. Results of prarabdha karma ends only after experiencing the results. No matter where we try to hide, it will come and give results. This idea is beautifully depicted in this verse, these two verses that we are going to study from Viveka Choodamani. 452. Jnanodayat purarabdam. Jnanodayat purarabdam. Karma jnananna nashyate. Jnanodayat purarabdam. Karma jnanatna nashyate. Adatva swapalam lakshamuddishyo utkrishta banavat. One more verse together we will read. Vyagra buddhya vinirmuktaha banah paschat tu gomatau natishtati chinatyeva Lakshyam vegena nirbaram. One more time together. Vyagra buddhya vinirmuktaha banah paschat tu gomatau natisthati chinatyeva lakshyam vegena nirbharam. See, Gnanodayat Purarabdam. The actions that were performed before the dawn of realization, because this body also is a result of those actions of the past. They don't get destroyed until it gives results. How? This verse. It's like the arrow that has already been shot. What a beautiful example. It has left the quiver. Like if the arrow is shot, assuming the object to be a tiger, it is not going to stop because the object turns out to be a cow. व्याघ्रबुद्ध्या विनिर्मुक्तः बाणः पश्चात्तु गोमतौ. Gomati, because there is a cow at the end, the arrow is not going to return to the quiver. It still hits the object with full force. This is very evident. If you look at the life of Mahatmas, like Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi or our own Pujya Gurudev, they have gone through a lot of physical ailments, but they have no identification with the body, mind, and intellect complex. For him, it is like snake shedding its skin. Natural process. It is for the body, they say. So let's see one more shloka, verse on prarabdha karma and all other karmas actually. Verse number 454. Prarabdham balavattaram kaluvidam. Prarabdham balavattaram kaluvidam. Bhogena tasya kshayah. Bhogena tasya kshayah. Samyagnanahutashanena vilayah. Samyagnanahutashanena vilayah. Prak sanchitagaminam. Prak sanchitagaminam. Prarabdham balavattaram kaluvidam. Bhogena tasya kshayah. Samyagnanahutashanena vilayah. Prak sanchitagaminam. Brahmatmaikyamavekshya mayataya. Brahmatmaikyamavekshya mayataya. Ye sarvada samsthitaah. Ye sarvada samsthitaah. Tesham tatritayam nahi kvachidapi. Tesham tatritayam nahi kvachidapi. Brahmaivate nirgunam. One more time together. Prarabdham balavattaram kaluvidam. Bhogena tasya kshayah. Samyagnanahutashanena vilayah. Prak sanchitagaminam. Brahmatmaikyamavekshya mayataya. Ye sarvada samsthitaah. Tesham tatritayam nahi kvachidapi. Brahmaivate nirgunam. This is a very powerful shloka. He says, Prarabdham balavattaram. This powerful prarabdha of this realized man, of this gnani, comes to an end only through exhausting it. Bhogena tasya kshayah. Bhogena nashyati. But the Sanchita and Agami karma, what happens to that? Gnanagnidagda karmani. It gets burnt in that fire of knowledge. So, very beautiful assurance by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, how this karma palas will fructify for this gnani. But let us conclude today's class by chanting this Jivan Mukta self-realization from the Mundaka Upanishad. Bhidyate hridaya grantihi छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः भिद्यते हृदय ग्रन्थिश्चिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे. When this self is realized, the knot of the heart is cut asunder. The knot of avidya, kama, karma. All doubts are destroyed. All karmas end. And glory to this Jivan Mukta Purusha. We will stop here for the week. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Tat Sat. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all see auspiciousness. May none suffer. Om peace, peace, peace. With that, I will open it up for our interactive session. Please stay back if your schedule permits. How to